welcome back to the channel. I am the RealShadyUnicorn, and today I'm going to review Trek to Yomi on the Xbox Series X. Trek to Yomi was a day one Game Pass release, and I played it on Xbox Game Pass. It released on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC, all platforms. It was published by Devolver and developed by Flying Wild Hog. You play as a samurai who has to choose the path of love, the path of pride, or the path of protecting your village through the story of your trek to Yomi. I chose the path to love for the first playthrough, and it was visually stunning. You follow the path to your sensei's daughter, and you save her, and you basically follow her to the end, to death, and you end up with her at the end. The game is pretty. It's an interesting playthrough with the black and white and the cinematic views. It does give you the vibes of old school samurai movies, or even like the TV show Kung Fu. It's very much in those realms. It is an interesting 2D platformer that kind of gives you like a little bit of choice, where there are some secret rooms where you can get relics and power-ups and collectibles. And then there are areas where you go to shrines, and that's how you save it and you get your health back. The enemy variety is interesting. Some of them get a little repetitive, but for the most part, because you're going from two different directions and you have to kind of balance and juggle that along with the enemy types. And you do get, you get a gun, which is like a two-shot quick gun, like a shotgun type situation. You do get I can't remember what the throwing daggers are called, and you get a bow and arrow as well as your samurai sword. And you do have a limited amount of stamina that you get to use as you fight, so blocking and constantly swinging and shooting your weapons do cost stamina. So you do have to juggle all of that while going through these stylized cinematic environments. I have not seen anybody else play the game. I just kind of downloaded it and went with it and hoped for the best. I found it to be a pretty interesting game, though. Like, I didn't know what to expect when I went into it. I mean, I knew it was supposed to be a cinematic samurai-esque type game, but I didn't know what exactly I was doing. I didn't know there would be choices for paths, and that's why I might play it again and choose the samurai path just to see where it takes me. I was not sure how they were going to make it stay in the realm of cinema, but they did a great job with the camera angles, with the way the people come in to fight you, with how they seamlessly move to the cutscenes. The story is gripping, and it's just phenomenal. It's a visual feast. But a lot of people are mad because it's not very long. It's only about 2 to 2.5 hours long, depending on what paths you choose and what, if you try to get all the collectibles. It can be upwards to 3 hours, I hear. But it only took me a couple hours to get through. I think I had 7 episodes, and some of them weren't very long. But for me, since I have Game Pass and I didn't pay for it, it wasn't a big deal. And most people just didn't want to pay for it if it's such a short game experience. And I understand that. I know that there was mixed reviews in the beginning of it, and it still is there's more positive coming out about it because people are understanding more about it, but it's still kind of mixed. I found the game to be an original idea, and I always appreciate that. I found it to be a fun and sometimes challenging playthrough, and I also found it just fun to look at. Like, it's so pretty. It's something you don't see every day. It's nice to see a video game embrace the old vintage kung fu culture and movies and bring it to a playable factor to where everybody can enjoy it. I think that's amazing. With all of that being said, I'd like to go ahead and give my Shady rating. Being that it was a short experience, I did play mine on the Xbox Series X, and I wasn't sure how long it was anyways, but I wanted to just try it, and it ended up being about 3 hours, I think, for me. 2.5, 3 hours, maybe. I would give Trek to Yomi a 3.5 out of 5 Shady Unicorns, because I thought it was fun. It's just short, and I think if anybody was to buy this at full price and realize how short it was, they would be disappointed. I think it's a great streaming game. I think it's a great game that you could get on like cloud services, but I don't think that it was worth a full release. And I don't know that it'll come to a physical release. I think it will just stay at a digital situation. I don't know that for a fact though. Pet, did you play Trek to Yomi? And what platform did you play it on, since it released on everything? Last gen, this gen, it released on everything. Did you enjoy it? Did you find it too short? Did you enjoy the environments, the cinematics of it all? Let me know in the comments below. I do want to thank you for watching. Please take a moment to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye guys.